In this Purple Photo review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Purple Photo. If you have any questions, please comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link so you can get your money's worth for Purple Photo. Purple Photo is an effective way to make rich content for your social media accounts. As you can see here, this is what you would see once you have logged in, and it's a pretty good photo making software. Now straight away you can either upload an image right here, or you can start below by using a text or paste text or an image. This software is really good for creating beautiful social media posts. All the way to the left hand side you can see we've got the logo here, and below all of that you can see we've got different sections and different features that it has. So once you've actually pasted a photo or uploaded a photo to Purple Photo, you can see that it actually adds it here. We're going to go ahead and see if we can create a well edited city skyline view for our social media posts, since this is what this software prides itself for. Straight off the bat, once you've uploaded your image, you can click this button right here, the scale button, to actually scale your photo if you want to zoom in or if you want to zoom all the way out. We're going to just go ahead and zoom it in a bit so we can actually see what we are doing during this review. You can actually set a border color right here. Let's just go ahead and set it to white, and then right beneath it you can actually set a border width, just like that. You can also set a border radius right below that, and what that does is change the corners of the photo. We're going to go ahead and actually put that all the way to the top. Right below that as well you can also have a shadow for your photos, but for this photo we're actually not going to use a shadow, so we're just going to put all the way down to the bottom. All the way at the bottom of this section you can actually change where you actually want the photo to be within Purple Photo. You can change it left or right, you can put it up or down, or you can even rotate it back and forth, or even side to side, or round itself. Now that we've covered this section of Purple Photo, we can actually go over to the background section just below the image section, which we have just covered. Down here you can actually change the background color. As you can see here, it's already purple and pink gradient. You can either change it to a solid color, a gradient, or an image if you would like. We're going to go ahead and keep it with a gradient, but we're going to go and change the color so I can actually show you what features and what colors it uses within Purple Photo. You can have it a nice green to yellow, a blue to a lighter blue, or an even lighter blue. We're going to go ahead and go with this sort of orangey to pinky one. I kind of think that it fits the background. Or actually we're going to go with this one. I think this one's a lot more simplistic. Right below that you can actually change the gradient direction if you would like. You can spin this round, and as you can see it changes the gradient direction. Now that we are finished with that section, we're going to go ahead and move on to the title section. Right here you can click this switch right here, the use a title. Once you click that, it should open up all of these features. You can type a title here, you can type a subtitle right beneath it, and then you can change the font, the color, the font shadow, or the font weight. I just went ahead and typed out city skyline because it is a city skyline image, and I actually removed the subtitle because I don't really want a subtitle just for this image yet. Right beneath it we're actually going to add a font. We're going to go with the Roboto font, and then you can actually add a color to your text. However, before we move on, as you can see, the text actually isn't showing up. A bad feature with Purple Photo is that for some reason you actually have to click enter a few times on your subtitle section to actually push the title out from behind your photo. Moving on, you can actually choose whether you want your font shadow as any of these versions of a font shadow. We're just going to keep it with centered for now, or we're actually going to quickly switch it to simple. You can change the font weight right below that to thin or normal or bold. We're going to keep it on normal, and then below that you can change the font size and the distance from the bottom, which again also does change the distance of that. However, this time it does push the photo out of frame, which again I think is a really bad feature from Purple Photo. So there we go, we increase the font size, increase the distance from the bottom, and you can see we've got our title and our image. Moving on, we're going to go on to the filters section, and this is where you can add any filters that you would like. You can click through these, see which one actually matches your taste and matches what you want to get out of this software. I'm actually going to go ahead and go with this one called Brannan, or actually go with a more vibrant one like this. You have a huge variety of fonts to choose from, and you can go through these in your own time. Right below that you have a social media section, and you can actually add social medias to your photo. You can change the name right here, and you can also change the handle. I just went ahead and named it reviews, and I made the handle the reviews. Once you have typed in those two names, you can actually change the font color, which we're just going to go ahead and keep it white for now. You can change the position, whether you want it up in the top left over here, in the middle, in the bottom left, in the bottom middle, or in the bottom right. We're actually going to go ahead and keep it in the bottom middle, since I do think it looks kind of good down there. You can change it. You can change the name, whether it's a Twitter name, an Instagram name, Facebook, YouTube, or any others that are listed here. We're going to go ahead and click Instagram, and there you go. You should see that it makes the Instagram logo. Down here you have loads of different presets. We can click any of these, whether it's just a normal Instagram or even if your Instagram is verified. These presets are really good, and they have actually a few decent designs down here. Moving on, you can actually go to the mockup section next, and what this does is let you see how your photo would look upon a web browser or an iPhone or any different other type of devices. You can see if we click on web browser here, it appears like a web browser. Or if we click on mobile, it actually appears on a little mini 3D mobile phone. Same with a Mac, or even a MacBook, and all the others. However, we're just going to keep it as none, since we still do just want to see what we are doing here. Next, you can actually add any stickers or emojis, and if you click on this section up here, you can see there is a huge variety of different stickers you can add. Let's go ahead and just click a greeting one, and here you go, there's loads of different greeting fonts and text and stickers that are on Purple Photo. Once you do click to add one of these, it should appear on your photo right here, and you can actually resize this or even rotate it, or if you don't want it, you can delete it right here. We're going to go ahead and just add the online one, and we're just going to go ahead and add that up here in the top left corner. Finally, you can move on to the resolution section once you have done and completed all the features that you need on your edited photo. You can move to the resolution section and actually change the resolution depending on what social media you are going to upload it to. We're going to go ahead and click Instagram, since we clicked the Instagram reviews icon, and then you can actually either have an option resolution or you can type in your own. Once you have finished all of these details, at the bottom here you can click whether you want it as a JPEG or a PNG, download it, and there you go. Your image should be downloaded, and that is Purple Photo doing its work. Overall, I think Purple Photo is a decent software. However, there are a few, I would say, bad features that are on here. The fact that it does actually decrease some of the resolution of the photos you upload. The title page, where you're changing your title and customizing it, is also bad, as you guys saw. Since they changed the position of your title, it actually also does change the position of your photo, eventually moving it off screen so you can't actually see what you're doing. A few features I do like about Purple Photo is the fact that they do have the social media handles easy to add and good templates for it. Would I recommend this? Maybe, maybe not. I don't really know. I think probably not, unless someone does really just want to have a good handle on their photo. I wouldn't really recommend this as a solid photo editing software. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.